What's up, guys? So today I wanted to talk about why content will actually help you close more jobs. It's what we call the silent profile problem. And of course, what this is where you do great work, but your online presence says absolutely nothing about who you are, right? To a homeowner, this silence and emptiness on your profile is going to feel super risky. If you're not visible, then they're just going to assume that you're another name on a list of contractors. There's nothing special about you. I mean, you can think about it like this. When you meet someone in person, that handshake actually tells you a lot about that person, whether that comes through the firmness of the handshake, the tone that they set as they shake your hand, or if they make eye contact or not, right? Online, your content is that handshake. If you're silent online, you're going to be invisible. If you're invisible, you're going to be forgettable. If you're forgettable, you're going to be easy to pass on. They'll reach out to another company that makes them feel more confident and more safe in the decision that they're making to upgrade their home property, usually, right? And that's not marketing theory. That's not something that I just came up with as well. This is human psychology. So let's talk about why leads don't trust you yet and how content will actually change that for you. Okay. The thing is that homeowners are not buying floors from you guys. They are actually buying confidence. And what does that confidence look like? Confidence is it's going to be confidence in the fact that the job will be done, the fact that the job will be done on time and with no surprises, right? And you have to really think about it like this. A quote on its own, just the numbers that you send, that does not give them any confidence, right? It's just a number that's on the screen, basically. Those numbers can be copied. Those numbers can be undercut as well, right? And so you have to think about it like this. Competitors with even just a handful of videos are going to feel more real to these leads, right? Because your leads are going to trust what they can see and hear. A quick video of you explaining prep work already is going to set you apart miles ahead of your competitors, right? And you can just ask yourself this question, right? If you were the customer, who would you trust? The contractor that you've never seen or the one that's already breaking down problems on camera, right? Trust, it doesn't happen in a single moment. It's built through repetition. The easiest way to get that repetition out there too is through content, right? Content, it breaks the ice. It makes you seem familiar to your customers. And when homeowners see you on a job site with your dusty boots, your tools in hand, and explaining real world problems, it makes you look like the safe choice to the lead, right? And then the other thing is that familiarity kills resistance. This is actually why celebrities like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg sell products, or why companies use them to help them sell products. It's because you already kind of know them. You already kind of know Snoop Dogg. You know what he's about. You know why he's holding a lighter, even if you don't actually know him, right? So then by the time that you go to give a quote to your clients, the fight is already over. Closing just becomes a formality at that point. So with that being said, let's break down the kind of content that actually does do the selling for you. There's three different types that will help you sell. And the first one is going to be pain point content, right? You just got to show the problems that you see every week. It's really as simple as that. Are you seeing bad installs? Show that to your customers on your social media. Are you coming across peeling floors that you're having to fix? Show that on your social media. Are you having to go back in and redo floors that did zero prep underneath the coating? Show that on your social media, right? But here's the trick with everything. You don't want to just show them the problem. You actually want to go through and explain why that's a problem. Homeowners themselves, they do not know that skipping grinding leads to that failure. But you, as the expert, you do know that. So tell your customers that, even if they're not your customer yet, or even if they're not a lead yet, right? Do it on your social media, is what I'm trying to say. When you share those kinds of insights, you actually end up you stop sounding like another guy with a big, and you start sounding like that expert that the customer would be foolish to ignore, right? Which is going to be good for you, right? Another thing that you can do, which kind of ties into the last thing, but the other thing you can do is customer education content, which is just really giving them insights that make the homeowner feel like they're smarter, so they can, and that they're making a better decision at that point, right? Think of it as like a contractor school without the tuition. Show them what questions to ask before they ever hire somebody. You, as the epoxy guy, you can tell other customers in other areas what they should look out for. And then the customers in your area will trust you a lot more, right? Show them what prep should look like. The thing is that they're not learning how to do DIY. They're learning how to trust you by you doing this. And then here's the kicker with that is that an educated customer, they're going to be your best customer, because once they know what right looks like, they see instantly that you're the one that can deliver it, and they're going to buy from you. Okay. right? And the third thing that's super easy to get done, but for some reason, a lot of you guys skip out on is behind the scenes content. You got to stop overthinking production though. Every single time I talk to you guys, all of you guys think that it needs to be the best quality stuff. And that's a common pitfall to fall into, but your customers do not need Hollywood edits. They need authenticity, right? Just like a 15-second clip of your crew grinding concrete, that's going to sell. A phone video of why your product lasts longer, that's still going to sell. Even mistakes, what went wrong and how you fixed it, and taking videos of that, those also sell too. People don't want the ad version of you. They want the actual real version of you. Okay. So what's the one weekly habit that builds your sales pipeline that you can engage in? It's going to be content, obviously, right? Content is a discipline. It's not a campaign as well. It's something you got to get through your head. It's not something that you do when you feel like it. It's something that you do every single week. You need to make sure that there's somebody there capturing footage, whether that's you or a teammate or somebody you've hired, right? You need to make sure you're saving everything and sending it to your marketing team, to your managers, to your business op guys. Whoever it is that's going to help you post that content, and don't decide if it's good content right there as you're doing it. Just get a bunch of footage. At least for me, I tell my guys just to collect as much footage as possible and send it to me. Okay. The goal here is not to go viral, but the goal is to actually build proof that you are who you say you are and you can deliver the results that you say you can deliver, right? That proof is going to make every single quote feel less like a gamble and more like a safe decision for those for your leads. Because again, they're worried and they want confidence that it's going to be done right without problem. Remember, right? So once you as the owner see content as part of the job that you need to engage in, not just extra work, the shift actually happens. Your phone camera becomes your best sales tool at that point, right? So what's the real return on investment of showing up online? Whenever you have that trust, when you build that trust through your content, you're going to have higher close rates, which means that you don't need more leads. You just need more trust with the leads that you already have and you build that trust through your content, right? Higher close rates means more book jobs, and that is going to happen without you having to spend more money on ads. A higher close rates is going to mean more book jobs, right? And more book jobs means predictable weeks. You're not going from like being busy this week to not having any work for weeks on end, right? And predictable weeks means less stress and more cash flow for you, right? Which means you can scale, which means you can grow. So ask yourself this question now. Do you want to keep chasing leads that ghost you? Or do you want to build a system where the leads just show up and they're already kind of pre-sold for you, right? That's the real return on content, is that people will show up already seeing the work that you've done, already seeing how happy customers were, but you have to record this and post it, right? So, but there's actual value in doing that content. Plus it doubles up where you can use it for ads and other stuff like that, right? So the main thing here is that you need to stop hiding your business, stop hiding what you're doing, stop hiding how amazing you are, and start showing up. Your floors could definitely be the best in town. A lot of you guys that I talk to, or I feel like, yeah, if you're reaching out to me, you're probably one of the better guys. So you might be the best in town, but if no one sees you until after they call, you're always going to fight uphill battles trying to close those leads. The content itself is not extra work anymore at this point, right? It's the digital handshake that wins trust before you ever step foot in their home. So stop hiding, show up, capture it all, and post it all, right? Because silence does not sell, but trust, it actually does help you sell. And if you need some hands-on help, if this training hit home and you know you need to step up your game, don't try to figure it all out alone. At Never Stop Agency, we do help epoxy contractors just like you, help you boost your conversion rates without having to waste money on more leads and ad spend. We help you fix your broken sales system so that way book jobs are just flowing in consistently. And we build automations around your business, around what you need, around what will help you the most. And it's all designed to keep your pipeline moving, right? Even when you're on the job site, even when you're super busy, knee deep in the floor, right? If you want that direct hands-on coaching and help, you can go to neverstopagency.com and book a time with me. We'll talk through your business, where you're at, your numbers, and your next steps, and make sure that you leave with a clear plan that even if we don't work together, at least you know exactly what you need to do. So feel free to reach out to me. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.